Oh boy, it's that time of year again. For me, Halloween always reminds me of people dressing up as slutty nurses or as Heath Ledger's Joker once again.
Let's put a smile on that face.
But where does Halloween come from? And why is it still a thing? Well, Halloween has its origins in ancient Celtic and Christian traditions, and its evolution into the modern holiday we know today is a fascinating blend of history and folklore. Let's start with the roots. Halloween can be traced back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. Historically, it was widely observed throughout Ireland, Scotland, the Isle of Man, and Galicia. Samhain marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. It was believed that on the night of October 31st, the boundary between the living and the dead became blurred, allowing spirits and ghosts to return to Earth. People lit bonfires and wore costumes to ward off these supernatural beings. Mumming and guising were part of the festival from at least the early modern era, whereby people went door to door in costume, reciting verses in exchange for food.
"We can't let these pagans have all the fun,"
shouted the Catholic Pope Boniface IV. In the 7th century, he designated November 1st as All Saints' Day, a day to honor saints and martyrs. This Christian holiday was also known as All Hallows' Day. The night before, October 31st, became All Hallows' Eve, eventually shortened to Halloween. Over time, the Celtic and Christian traditions merged. Many of the customs associated with Samhain, such as wearing costumes, lighting bonfires, and carving turnips or later pumpkins, continued alongside Christian observances.
And this blending of traditions gave rise to the modern Halloween celebrations we know today.
Honestly, I'm just here for the candy. Where's my candy?
In the 18th century, Irish and Scottish immigrants brought their Halloween traditions with them to North America. Over the centuries, it evolved into a more community-centered holiday with elements like trick-or-treating and neighborhood parties. In the 20th century, Halloween became increasingly commercialized with the sale of costumes, decorations, and candy. The mass media, particularly newspapers and magazines, played a significant role in popularizing Halloween. They featured articles, stories, and advertisements related to Halloween, promoting the idea of festive celebrations and the exchange of candy and treats. Retailers and candy companies quickly recognized the commercial potential of Halloween. They started advertising costumes, masks, candies, and decorations. These marketing campaigns contributed to the holiday's commercialization by encouraging people to spend money on Halloween-related items. And that's how Halloween transformed from a European mixture of pagan and Christian festivities into a holiday focused on costumes, having fun, and collecting candy, but also on making money.